The Young and the Restless Monday, September 15th recap. Kyle swaps war stories. Cain's team players. The Young and the Restless recap for Monday, September 15th, reveals that Kyle Abbott will deliver a reset button plea to Claire Newman while Cain Ashby plots a sneaky Billy Abbott setup. In the park, Claire will complain to Victoria Newman about Kyle digging a deeper hole for himself. Victoria will get updates on the $5 million contract and Kyle's promise to leave town if he broke her heart, so be impressed despite how outrageous it all was. Claire will also talk about the latest Holden Novak drama and how possessive Kyle has become, so Victoria will think Kyle's terrified of losing her. At Crimson Lights, Nate Hastings will run into Kyle, who will wonder if Nate's going to punch him over what happened with Audra Charles. However, Nate will consider Kyle a victim too, and will assure him that fists aren't going to fly. Kyle will be sorry for what Nate's going through and argue that he's better off without Audra, so Nate will unfortunately have to agree. At one point, Kyle will question Nate about Holden, so Nate will admit he thinks the guy's bad news. There'll be a discussion about Holden's interest in Audra and their history in Los Angeles, so Nate will have a lot of the same concerns that Kyle has. Kyle will fret over Holden taking advantage of Claire while she's vulnerable, but Nate will act like that's just the kind of person he is and will seem to think Holden's hung up on Audra. Claire and Victoria will show up, so Nate and Kyle will invite them to sit at their table. After Kyle hints about swapping war stories, Claire will assume they were talking about Audra and perhaps Holden, too. Kyle will suggest the conversation was too boring to repeat and try to steer them to other topics. Nate will ultimately talk about Amy Lewis still staying with him and will have a sympathy card from her to Victoria and Claire in the car. While Victoria and Nate step outside to get it, Claire will push Kyle for the truth about his earlier Nate discussion. Kyle will admit he asked Nate about Holden and that his suspicions were confirmed. Claire will gripe about not needing Kyle to protect her since she has great self-preservation skills, but Kyle will remain concerned. As for the drama Kyle continues to cause in their relationship, he'll acknowledge how scared he is of losing Claire and will beg for a chance to hit the reset button. On Cain's train, he'll meet with Amanda Sinclair and wonder what her relationship with Lily Winters is like these days. Amanda will think Lily still sees Hillary Curtis when she looks at her, but she'll admit Lily also has sympathy since Devin Winters cheated on her with Abby Winters. Lily can relate since Daniel Romalotti Jr. cheated on her, too. Cain will encourage Amanda to cultivate that sympathy into a friendship and try to get insight into Lily's feelings for him. Cain will want to know if Lily can ever see the good in him again. As for Cain's plan to hand over the AI software to Billy, Amanda will wonder if he's sure about that. Cain will reveal that he'll still be in control of the software and can mandate what it does, but Billy will be in the dark on that part. Amanda will worry about what will happen if Billy finds out, but Cain will insist on going with his risky plan. Once Amanda leaves, Cain will text Billy to ask if they're a go. At Society on Monday's YNR episode, Lily will talk to Devin about the mess Cain's created with the twins and her complicated feelings about everything. There'll be a tense vibe when Amanda shows up and talks about how she'll be in town more often now that Cain's relocated. Amanda will hope that won't be a problem for Devin and Abby. After Amanda plays up how devastated Cain is about the situation with the kids, she'll ask to speak with Lily alone. That'll give Lily a chance to comment on Amanda's seemingly still missing Devin. In the park, Michael Baldwin will tell Phyllis Summers that they're playing for the same team now. Phyllis will find out Michael accepted Cain's job offer, so she'll question how Cain pulled Michael out of retirement. Michael will talk about wanting to repair his relationship with Phyllis, so she'll acknowledge that they're the best and will make a dream team for Cain. That said, Phyllis will still have some anger and hurt feelings over Michael's past betrayal. Michael will act like he took this job because he wanted to fix things between them, but Phyllis will doubt that when she learns he's leaving Lauren Fenmore Baldwin out of the loop. That'll raise Phyllis's suspicions even more, but Michael will suggest he might have to do something for Cain that isn't above board. Michael will contend that this is his way of leaving Lauren out of it, but Phyllis will suspect there's a deeper agenda in play. Phyllis will demand to know what Michael's secret is, or else she'll convince Cain not to trust him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Michael will have a tight spot to wiggle out of, so stay tuned to see how he'll handle Phyllis's pressure.